Well, how's it going, everybody? Aaron here with Biscuits by Daddy-O, coming at you today on how to make our delicious Daddy-O dumplings. I know a lot of you have used the biscuit mix before to make dumplings. This is an all-new mix that we just released that is a delicious buttermilk-based dumpling mix. You will not go wrong with this mix if you like delicious dumplings, chicken and dumplings, however you like to make them. So we're gonna dive in now and I'm gonna walk you through exactly how to make these. It's super easy. All right, so to make our Daddy-O dumplings, you will need one mix, the gluten-free dumpling mix by Daddy-O. You will need one whole chicken raw. You will need 1 cup of buttermilk and then just salt and pepper to taste. And so first things first, you're gonna wanna get a large stock pot. You're gonna wanna put your whole chicken in the bottom, and then you're going to fill the pot with water until water comes to just over the top of the chicken. You will then want to generously add salt to the water at this point, and then bring this water to a boil and cook your chicken covered for around 30 minutes once the water has started boiling. Once you do that, you will then remove your chicken from the pot, set it aside, and begin deboning your chicken. So removing all the chicken from the bones, adding that chicken to a separate bowl, and setting it aside when it's done. And you know, I like to really get all of the chicken. I get all the white meat, all the dark meat, as much chicken as possible. You wanna make sure you do this so that you have ample chicken for your dumplings. Then you wanna grab a medium-sized bowl and open your dumpling mix and add it right in, and then add your 1 cup of buttermilk and stir until that is fully combined. Then you wanna take that dough and bring it to a countertop, and you'll wanna grab either some parchment paper, or if you've got some other gluten-free flour, or there's always usually a little bit of flour left in your mix bag itself. You wanna add this to your countertop, but you wanna roll this dough out on your countertop, and you wanna get it as thin as possible. And this is very different from how we've made our biscuits, if you know, because you know we don't roll our biscuits, but this dough you do want to roll, and you really wanna get it as thin as possible while you can still work it. So you don't want it too thin to where it's really too little to be able to work or to fall apart, but it is going to be pretty thin. Once you get it flattened out, then you're gonna wanna take like a pizza cutter or a knife or some other type of cutter, and you're gonna wanna make 2-inch horizontal strips. Do this all across the dough, and then come back and make 1-inch vertical strips all across the dough. In effect, making 1 by 2-inch size dumplings. Once you've completed this, then grab your spatula, and you're gonna wanna use this spatula to lift up a batch of these raw dumplings and add them back into your boiling water. Yes, make sure you continue to let your water boil after you take out your chicken. That's one step I forgot to clarify. Make sure it continues to boil. Take your spatula and lift up a batch of raw dumplings, and you just wanna drop them right into your boiling water. And you wanna do this with all of the dumplings that you have cut out on your countertop. Once they're all in, you wanna cook your dumplings for roughly 15 to 20 minutes, uncovered. Be sure to stir these dumplings consistently to at least 1 to 2 minutes, every 1 to 2 minutes, because if you don't do that, they will have a tendency to stick on the bottom of your pan and burn. I've done that before in the past with not enough stirring, and trust me, you don't want to taste burnt dumplings. At that point, after the dumplings have cooked, you wanna add your chicken pieces back into the pot and continue to stir consistently. I would salt and pepper it again at this point thoroughly. You're probably going to be afraid of how much salt you're putting in, but there is enough water, enough juice in this pot that it's not really going to hurt you. So I really like my dumplings to taste very rich, and the salt and the pepper is a huge part of what helps make this taste delicious. So once everything is in, you're gonna wanna cook it for another 10 to 15 minutes or so, and that is literally it. Turn it off, get a bowl out, get a nice big ladle out, scoop it into your bowl, and enjoy. You will not go wrong with these dumplings. They are delicious, and they're delicious the next day and the next day if you have some left over. My wife literally loves these dumplings. She says that they are on par with some of the other dumplings you can get at some of the other breakfast chain restaurants. Hope you enjoy. Let us know in the comments what you think down below. Make sure you give us a follow, subscribe, a like here on our channel, and we will look forward to connecting with you again soon. Take care.